Recording. Wait, the opposite side. Okay. Oops. And we would have read this. So it says something happened to the boys that became. I think we read this one, the boys that became 14 years old. So I think we read this whole page.
We read 3 pages last time, so if we started on 126, then yeah, we should have read
Yeah,
this.
one, two, three. Okay. So normally take a picture of the page we're going to read next, but last time due to how it was like we had it scanned by someone else, Josh, that it confused me. So the first line is going to go to Grayson.
Alanna, um, that's fine. It's just very small. They can ke de is it Tomodachi or is it something else? Because there's the Hito or the Nin after it.
Same meaning, using.
Eugene
Mm-hmm.
no Nakashi de o um I think that's winter. So like fu.
U.
Ooh, okay. Um, that's enter, like haireta.
入れた。はい。アランナは大
Hireta.
歓迎で友人の、申し出を受け入れた。So it's a short sentence, but a lot of words that you do not know. So, 受ける, you know what that means?
Uh, okay, I thought it was winter, but no, I think it's something else.
Mm,
Um, so like something about like thinking?
that's a good guess. Have you ever heard テストを受ける? Have you ever heard that?
I'm not good at remembering sounds, so
Makes
probably
sense.
not.
So, 受ける means to receive.
Oh, okay.
And it's also
Because
used to say the take and like to take a test, to receive a test.
okay. Uh,
And iriru is,
I think I've seen this kanji before.
yeah, it's one of the first kanji that you learn in most Japanese classes. It's in Genki 1, not Genki 2. Well, both of them are. Because right, to receive is a very like early on vocabulary word and inside. So uke iriru together means to receive something specifically, like or like to accept something. To say like, okay, that sounds good. I accept what you said, kind of idea. Like to receive a moshide. So moshide. So naka, in case you're curious, doesn't have the second line. It's only one line. Moshide
Oh, okay.
is proposal. So somebody receives a proposal. Who receives a proposal?
Um, Alanna,
Yep, Alanna receives a proposal. Who does she receive a proposal from?
from her friend.
You're right. So Alanna receives and accepts this proposal from her friend where? Daikangei de.
The big something.
You're right. It is something big. Kangei means welcome. So it's some kind of big party. Um, And our last sentence was that Georgie came to Alanna's room and was like, "Hey, I think history is really boring, and you think history is really cool. Can we like I help you with math and you help me with history?" And so during class, Alanna and Georgie have been basically tutoring each other, and Georgie has realized that, man, Ward's actually really, really cool when Alanna teaches it. And then Alanna, she, I guess, it seems like really random, but it's the next thing after that. And Alanna, she's like, okay, I accept that you said war is really cool. And I welcome you liking this a lot, I guess. Kind of weird sentence. Josh, the next line for you.
それからというもの、夜、二人はどちらかの部屋に集まっては、あ地図や紙の上で頭を寄せるようになったのだった。Um, so there's one part of this that's confusing me, and it's the dochira. But after that,
It's
they
not saying
gathered.
Alanna's room or John's. It's either Alanna or John's room, right? Dochira no
Mhm.
heya, right? So it's not specifying whose room it is, but it's someone's room. It's either Alanna's room or John's room, or perhaps it's both.
Huh. So
Dochira.
they
So
gathered
which
in some
one? We're
room.
not specifying. Yeah, it's some room that either belongs to Alanna or John, but we're not saying
Okay.
which. That's why the cause there. Versus like don't. Versus like if it was just someone's room in general, right? It'd be like darika no heya. But we know it's either Alana's or John's room, but we're just not specifying it which. So dochira, which one is not defined.
So it was night, and they gathered in someone's room, and they just looked over some maps and some papers, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Um, yeah, it's exactly what it says. So I think the moidu here, I translated wrong last week, which made my sentence kind of weird. He was thinking, man, wouldn't war be so much more interesting if Alanna taught it? Rather than saying during class, Alanna teaching it to me was interesting. He's thinking it would be interesting if Alanna taught him during class. So Alanna's like, okay, that sounds like a great plan. I agree with you. But instead, every single night they would practice instead of during class, tutoring each other.
And this is the prince, right?
Yes, John is the prince.
Okay.
Jonathan. 発汗性熱病は3月に前触れもなく襲ってきた。So there is some kind of sickness that makes you start sweating, and it came attacking at people at some point when 3 months had not even ended, because fureru is like the touch. My bure. Previous notice. Oh, so there was an announcement without any foreshadowing. On the third month, the fevering sickness came and attacked people, made people sick. Sickness, yamai. Yamai ni 例外はなかった。There was no sickness like it before. 町の平民、宮殿の使用人、神官に王妃まで病にかかった。So not only did the citizens of the city and the servants of the castle catch this sickness, but even the queen or princess of the priests caught it. Something like that. Shinkan should be officer. Even the officer, I could just Google these words. Shinkan. Shinto priest. Ohi. So the queen Shinto priest. Oh, even from the Shinto priest to the queen got sick. That makes sense. I just was expecting kara instead of ni. Okay. 次にガレス公爵と経済長官も On after that, Garesu, the Duke, and also the chief of police or something like that, chief of vigilant watching people, also got sick. And the next line will be for Grayson.
で、前、レスは、あ
Sa Maizu.
マイズ、
Sorry, I got one of Mairuzu. Sir
マイ
Mairuzu.
ル、マイルズ、先行だった。
Hi, Kenko datta. Do you know what Kenko means? It's kind of like Genki.
I feel like I'm getting it. I feel like I'm getting it mixed up with the word for like university major.
Senko, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar sounding, no relation at all. Kenko means healthy, to be, it's kind of like Genki, but Genki feels more energetic. So he's pin steady.
Okay.
So what's going on with Sir Miles? Is he sick?
Um. No, he's healthy.
You're right. He's healthy though. Everybody else is
Yeah.
sick, but not Sir Miles. だからもう山をやめるのはやめてもらえないかね? Sorry, I got the one line off. Boop, boop, boop.ぶどう酒に浸かりすぎて、病気にかかる余地がないんだ。マイルズはアラナにいた。So, Miles told Alanna, because I drink way too much, wine, specifically grape alcohol, I don't have any free like areas in order for the sickness to get me because I'm already drunk. I'm already sick. だからもう山をやめるのはやめてもらえないかね? So I wonder if that's, why I have received the sickness stopping. The もらえないかね? Yes, it's basically saying something like the sickness stopping
He's
the
saying
sick
sake there.
oh sake oh damn why is it it's actually not similar at all. Sake o yameru no wa yamete moraenai ka ne? So there's no way that I can, stop drinking wine after sake after all because that's what's making me not to be sick. And the next couple of lines will be for Josh. I'm getting your two names confused for some reason. It's like you're the prince.
アラナ自身は元気だった。So Alana herself was healthy. 仕事はこれまでになく忙しくなっていた。なく忙しい. Wonder if that means like she has become not busy.
No, because it's kore made ni.
Yeah,
Right.
okay, so これまでに, well, I don't know. What's the
I
nai doing?
I think she's saying that she's become so busy, more so than she's ever been up till now.
Oh, これまでにない. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. 信用人がどんどんね、遅い熱病にかかって、
Wow, you guessed
ず
that.
あ、雑用が増えていく. Um, so 信用人 sounds like servants.
Yeah.
信用人がどんどん熱病にかかって. So The servants have, oh, I always forget, Don Don and Don Don. Don Don
Mm-hmm.
is like rapidly.
Yeah.
Okay. So the servants have rapidly gotten or contracted the sickness, and Satsuyo ga fueteiku. So a lot of sh her tasks have increased because of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Don Don isn't really rapidly, but it gets slightly slower than that. It's like the idea of dominoes falling, right? Or something like walk like or like Slender Man chasing after you. So it's not like a fast thing necessarily, but it's a very steady and increasing kind of thing. Like a
Hmm.
more and more kind of idea. But English doesn't really have a sound that really fits it perfectly. But it's kind of like
Okay.
a snowball rolling down a hill, which is kind of like rapidly, right? It's kind of getting bigger and bigger as it goes down. So it is like that, but like rapidly feels like it's like super duper fast the whole way, which which isn't like totally like the don don. But you can see how that makes sense in this sentence of eat like more and more servants are falling sick, right? So rapidly
Yeah.
works fine. I'm just being
Do
specific.
you differentiate, like, how do you differentiate Don Don and Don Don?
I feel like don don's not used that much.
Really? I feel like I see
Don don
them
don
both.
don. Yeah. They're pretty similar. They're both kind of meaning the same thing. Um, don don dan dan.
Yeah.
I guess don don would be faster than don don, but there's still that like more and more kind of like vibe going on for it. It does say
Hmm.
rapidly underneath don don, but it's that same. I guess don don is more like the big snowball happening afterwards, and dan dan is more of the save snowball, like it's not getting bigger.
Or
I guess
maybe it's
that's the
just getting
difference.
bigger, much slower.
But they're pretty interchangeable, I feel like. So I don't think it really matters to separate them.
You're probably right.
Next line is for Grayson.
Oof. Uh, uh, 状況
授業. Sorry, I used it wrong. 授業. 授業.
授業はなかった。
Mhm.
Uh, hmm. I want to say the first one is finger, but I'm not quite sure. It's got the hand in it.
Mhm. So 授業 is 暮らす. You know what a 暮らす is? Or in katakana?
Is it like a class?
It is a class. 授業 is class. So what
Ah,
was there class during this time?
no,
No class. Yep.
no
Because
class.
everybody's getting sick one after another, falling like dominoes. Um,
Entering their COVID era.
exactly. Entering
Yeah.
the COVID area. That's what's happening here. But COVID would be probably not the starting the sweat. It'd be the coughing, right? Sorry, whatever cough is. Haku. So it'd be like hatsu kakusei, something like that. This is a fake sickness, I think. At least it is in the book. 九死がみんな、熱病にかかっていったから. The reason why there was no class is because all of the teachers had gotten sick. Well, Sir Miles didn't get sick, but I guess he's drunk all the time, so same thing. 勉強の代わりにベッドを用意し、皿を洗い、厩舎を掃除する. Instead of studying, you would prepare the beds and wash the dishes, and you would clean the stables. マの金属にはどんな仕事も汚くなどないとアラナは小さい時から常々聞かされていた. Um, this is the first time she's ever heard that, since she was very little, that nobles had to do such dirty work. Is what she's saying. I never heard tsune tsune, I don't think. Tsune.
I think it means exactly what you'd think it would mean. Like
Mm.
tsuneni. It's like
Mm-hmm.
always.
Yeah. Always makes sense. Usually. I'm just now confused with ikikasarenai. Kiku is to listen slash ask. Kikasu is to make someone listen. To make someone listen all the time. I guess it's like something she hasn't had to do since she was little. Such dirty work. Might be what it's saying instead.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough sentence.
Ikikasa. Oh, ikikasu is to persuade, to advise.
So that toll at the end of the comma is, I think, quoting what she's being told.
Mm. Oh, you're right. No job is too dirty for a noble to do. That's what Alanna's been told since she was little. I translated this fully wrong. That makes it make more sense. I thought it said the Nobleworks have never done such dirty work, like kotoganai,
Mhm.
but it's nadonai. So you're right. Okay, that makes sense. Do do do. Next line is for Grayson.
うーん、あ
今、
い今、そこの、あ教えを、あ実行に移すときだ。right now,
Yeah, this is a little weird. Do you happen to know what utsusu means?
no.
So utsutsu literally means like to transfer or to reflect something. So it could be used like the copy or anything like that. And contextually, it's about what Alanna has been told since she was little. Do you remember what that was?
Um,
It was that for a real noble, there's no job that's too dirty for them. So now is the time for her to project that ideal. Basically, she's transferring what she's said, what she's been told, and bringing it into jikko. Do you know what jitsu means? That's the first kanji of jikko. For example, genjitsu from Naruto. Jitsu. It's probably a different jitsu in there. Jitsu means reality. So going to reality, jikko, means like actualization, I think. Uh, Carrying out something. So it says when the time comes to take what she's been told, she needs to reflect it into reality. So what is she reflecting into reality?
definitely seen this kanji before.
You have 教える. 教えてくれませんか? It's a very early learned kanji. 教える is to teach.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Mhm. So what do you think Alanna wants to do here?
Mm, um, she wants to teach that reality.
That's a good
Okay.
guess. So with Japanese is different than English, right? Because Japanese is a
Yeah.
particle-based language and Japanese is a sentence structure-based language. So in Japanese, what's most important is what particles are attached to different things in the sentence. Oshieru is a verb that means to teach. This is oshie with a O particle afterwards, telling us this is a noun that is being used to describe the thing that Alanna is projecting into reality. So she's projecting the thing she has been taught into reality. So this is the time that for when Alanna needs to put what she's been told into practice, right? Because Alanna has been told there's no job too dirty for a noble. Well, now she's having to clean the dishes and the stables and prepare people's beds and all this other stuff that might be a little bit dirty when all the other servants are sick. And the next couple of lines will go to Josh.
宮殿と町の中で一番若く一番高貴な者たち。Oh, I forgot this one. Is this Ju Jusha? Jasha?
Yeah, Jusha.
Jusha. Jusha と Jusha 見習いが最後に病に倒れた。So in the palace and in the palace and the town, 一番若く一番元気 Oh, I can't believe I said like Koki for that. Genki na monotachi. So the youngest and most healthy people were the squires and the pages. But they were the last to get sick.
Yeah.
その頃には闇の神が熱病の犠牲者を引き取りに宮殿にI don't know the last word.
Tazureru to visit.
訪れていた. So around that time, the god of darkness, 熱病の犠牲者. Giseisha. Do you know Giseisha?
Victim who has died.
Oh. Okay, so the Giseisha を引き取りに宮殿に. Okay, so the god of darkness, I guess, would take the dead people.
Yeah, this is just like a religious way to say they died from sickness, right? The god
Oh,
the
okay.
god of darkness, probably the underlord. He would come in to
Came to
take.
visit.
Yeah, exactly. He came to visit the castle in order to come to take the people who have died from the sickness. So, in other words, they
Okay.
died. So,
I was thinking way too literally.
yeah, probably didn't physically go there, but yeah, because this otazureru, like this is also pronounced the way I said it earlier, but it's otazureru when it's within is used also for like the seasons, because the seasons come and
Mm.
go, so it's not just for like physically visiting your friend. 熱病が最初に発生した町には溢れるほど信者が出て、闇の神に仕える神官は死者を荷物に荷馬車に積み上げて運ばなければならなかった。So the city where the first people who had gotten the sickness from was overflowing with dead bodies. And the priest who worked for the god of death, the god of darkness, they would load up the bodies into a horse-pulled cart, and they would have no choice but to do whatever. Oh, no choice but to carry them. Hakobu
Yep.
なければならなかった. No choice but to carry them. わずかに1週間のうちに真の神は3人の従者未来と5人の従者、そして自由帳の命を奪っていた。And then throughout the next week, the 1 week, we had a couple people die. Specifically, 3 of the pages died. 5 of the servants died, which might be the squires. And then also whoever this is, like the head person of the servants, maybe like the not like the steward maybe. He also died. I'll go Google what this word is. Jijucho. Grand Chamberlain. I don't know what that is. アラナの仲間の中では、ラウルが最初に病にかかった。Of Alanna's friends, the first one that got sick was Rauru, which is the one that tried to drown the boy that bullied her. アラナが見舞いに行くと、ラウルは弱々しい笑みを浮かべた。So when Alanna came over to visit the sick Rauru, Rauru gave her a very weak smile. And the next paragraph is for Josh.
ベッドに寝てるなんて、間抜けな気がするよ。仕事をしなきゃいけないのに、ラウルは気持ちを持ち上げた。持ち、yeah, 開けた or 歩けた?
It's 打ち明ける。
Okay. So Ralph says, 間抜けな.
Or like nonchalantly, right? 何気なく。
Oh, okay. I was thinking for some reason like copying. I don't know. Like copycat kind of was coming to my head.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I thought you said nanige. I wasn't looking at the words. Manuke. Yeah, it's like a fake normally.
ベッドに寝てるなんて、間抜け。
It says stupid right here. Manuke, idiotic.
Oh, okay. So Ralph's saying, even though I have a job to do, I have this stupid sickness keeping me in bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, 気持ちを打ち明けた. And I guess he was like projecting I don't know, like a bright persona, I guess.
打ち明ける, I'm pretty sure it's just to like confide into somebody.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So he was telling her his feelings.
Yeah. I really want to get out of bed and do my work, but stupid sickness is in the way.
熱い毛布. This is 毛布, right? Blanket?
Yeah.
熱い毛布をかけているのに、その下でブルブル震えている. So, even though he had a thick blanket covering him, underneath he was shivering. 君はどうだい? それに、君のとこのコラムは? So he asks Alanna, how are you feeling? Also, how is your servant feeling?
僕たち二人は大丈夫。アラナは負担をもっとしっかりラウルを回り託し込んだ。So Alanna, she says that the two of us are totally fine. And she goes over and tucks Raudon into his blanket more. And John, and he says, how's John? And the next line goes to Grayson.
きなをすすてもいないよ。だいたい、いおしさまのところにいる。Right, so there's two sentences. First sentence, I don't know what the first part
Do you know what
is.
hana is?
Hana?
Hana, yep.
I know like Hana like the flower and Hana like to speak.
Hanasu, yeah. The other hana is nose. So his
Mm,
nose is inaying. Do you know what inai mean?
uh, is not.
You're right. The nose is not susutemo. Do you know what mo adds to verbs? Temo.
Um, I know to nouns it's like also. Um,
Yeah, it's the word even that can be used to refer to also. Like Sam went to the store and even Bob went to the store. Could be how you could theoretically translate those sentences. So, yes, it is also, that can also basically be used to make an even word as stress. So it says, John, not even his nose has started to susu. And susuru, sorry, the susuru is to drip in this context, right? To have a stuffy nose, a drippy nose. So it says his nose isn't even stuffy. And where is the
uh-huh.
prince? 大抵王様のところにいる。
uh, I recognize the word prince.
You're right. You don't know ところ?
Uh,
Do you know 場所?
I don't think so.
So ところ and 場所 both mean place.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is that 場所 is literally like a location, and ところ is more like a place slash time of something slash event. It's kind of more what it is. Um, so he is at the location of a place where the Osama is, which is the king, like you said. Daitai means generally. So it just is the prince, he doesn't even have a stuffy nose. He's generally been right next to the king. And the next paragraph, we'll go to Josh.
もちろん、そうだよね。ミトロス。ミトロスのお、おぼしめ、おぼしめし、I have no idea. おぼしめしで、王妃様が回復なさいますように。アラナがラウルのの汗を脱ぐと、ラウルはアラナを、あ、おっしゃやった。So Alanna says something to Ralph while wiping the sweat off of his face, and he, I guess, maybe tries to push her away or pushes her away.
Mm-hmm.
And what she says is, uh, of course, もちろんそうだよね. Of course that's the case. ミトロスのおぼしめし.
I think Mitorosu is the name of their god, which this is, I think, the first time it's come up, but I'm like fairly certain from my childhood of reading these books that it was like Lord
Mhm.
Mitorus was like the main god.
Do you know Oboshimeshi?
No, Obos, おしめし。Um, it says that the turn one's thoughts towards.
So Mythos is the like god. We'll just say Mithros. Mythos の応募しめしで王妃様が回復なさいように。So in order for the queen to recover, oh, they've turned. Wait, oh, maybe they're
It's like the
praying.
praying, yeah.
Yeah, they're praying to the god
Hmm.
Mitorosu.
So apparently kami no oboi shimeshi is an idiom that means it's God's will. So
Ah,
basically it's saying God will decide whether or not the queen recovers. Yoni can be in order to, but normally if it's in order to, like in order to do this, there's going to be more to the
mm,
sentence. If the sentence is ending with the yoni, it normally means like I pray slash please or I wish.
mm,
So like I wish I could
mm.
learn how to swim would be oyogeru yoni would be like what
Okay.
you do that. Since you're saying in order to be able to swim, and then you're leaving it dropped off in order to do what? In order to do that. So contextually, the assumption is that you're praying that something will happen that will allow you to come to be able to swim. Kind of idea.
Yeah, I've seen Yoni Inoru, and I'm guessing this is basically the same thing, but with the Inoru
Exactly.
dropped.
Yep. I pray that she will be cured by Lord Mythos's love. Something like that.
Will.
Yeah. And I just Googled it just to make sure. Yes, Mithros is a major deity in this book. So it's being very confusing. They should have had like Sama over here or something. Make it more obvious it's a god. I feel like if I didn't know, I would have been like, is this the Duke? Who is it? Is this like the pediatrician? That
By the pediatrician's will. Oh wait, is it still me?
It is still you. Just did the one
Oh,
sentence.
sorry. Um, okay. さあ、出ててくれ。君に移る前に。So he's like, all right, now can you please get out of here before you catch this as well?
Hmm. Yep. Perfect. Do, do, do. I think I'm gonna have to stop here today because I have something to do. Like pretty close. I don't think we could finish this in 5. Actually, we have 15 minutes. We have time. Never mind. I'm time blindness. Next line is for Grayson.
その音、アラナは眠ねなか。After that, maybe?
Hmm. After that, Alanna nakatad.
Didn't
Nemuru.
didn't something.
Do you know what nemui means?
I don't think so.
Nemui, nemureru, all those kind of verbs are sleeping verbs. So it says Alanna could not sleep after that.
I was thinking Neru was sleeping, and then I was like, well, it's not
Neru.
Neru because there's an extra mood there.
So no, Neru, yes, Neru is to sleep. That's correct.
Yeah.
The difference between the two is that Neru actually means to go to bed. So that's the act of lying down in your bed. Whether or not you fall asleep is up to debate. So it's like, I'm going to go to bed is what you say rather than I'm going to go to sleep. So Neru is very common. But here, she's probably lying in bed. right? But she's actually not able to fall asleep. So it's one of those like surprisingly we do actually have the same thing happening in English. We just don't think about it, right? He's like I'm gonna go to bed. Oh yeah, she went to bed, right? So we're not actually debating how well she slept if you're using nedu versus nemuru. You are debating whether or not they actually fell asleep. So it's just the focus is different because she is laying in bed, but she's not sleeping. Thus, nemure But it wasn't like she was working all night long, right? If she was like said, "Oh, you're not allowed to sleep tonight. You are going to be sweeping the stalls," right? Then that would probably be the nenakata, right? Wasn't allowed to go to bed type of idea. Anyway, my turn.
Wait,
E-
wait. So Eru is just to go to bed,
yes,
and then Nemuru is to
sleep.
actually sleep.
Yes.
And the re is like this
Um.
like circle
So Edu is can
or
form, so she can't
okay,
sleep, rather than she did not sleep. So they could have said nemuranakata and would still be grammatically correct, right? But it's more natural to say that she was unable to sleep than she did not sleep, right? Because she's being kept up all night thinking about her friend that might die from sickness.
hmm
Um, 癒しの魔法を使いなさいと言ったモードの言葉を忘れてはいなかったからだ。What she was thinking in her head, she was unable to forget the words that Modo told her, which was, you better use the magic you have to heal. 持って生まれた魔法の力を使わなければ、神神々に罰を受けるのは分かっていた。She understood that if she does not use the power given to her from the gods, then she will receive a punishment. それでも魔法を使うと思うと震えが走る。However, whenever she thinks about using the magic, it starts to make her shiver. アナナが知る限り、自分たちの魔力は他の誰より、強い力 about that. But same meaning. だった。So Alanna, as far as she knows, her magic was much stronger than anybody else she's ever seen. もし使った魔法の力を抑えきれなくなったら、自分も周りにいる人も巻き添えにして破滅しまうだろう。If she's unable to control the power that she holds and uses it, then it's quite possible that the people around her will be swirled up within the destructive powers of her magic, and that would suck if that happened. Um, and this part of actually, the next sentence is going to go to Grayson.
ここはこういうかをスキムこれむけれどはランラナは嫌いだった。
Hmm. And this is the same meaning as saki, but it's pronounced as konomu when it's a verb like this. But no difference in meaning. You're totally right.
ああ
So Tomu wa ski. What does Tom do?
Tom likes
You're right. He likes chikara.
uh Oh, that's not kara, that's shikara. That's like power?
Yes. And then koyu means like this. So he likes the power like this, the super strong power that could potentially hurt the people surrounding you. Keredo, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Keredo means but. But Alanna, she kirai dattas.
She hates it.
Yes, perfect. 自分の魔力を抑えきるか、一度も自信が持った試しがないだから、ないのだから。The reason that he doesn't hate that he hates this power, right? He doesn't like it, is because she doesn't really have the faith that she's able to use her own power correctly even once. She doesn't think she has that power. And the next paragraph is for Josh.
Okay. Tom's her brother, right?
Yes, her twin brother, who went to the girls'
Okay.
school.
それから、oh, wow, why am I blanking on this? 2日、それから2日のうちに、ゲアリー、フランシス、アレックス、アレックスも熱病にかかった。So the next 2 days, Gary, Francis, and Alexis also got sick. フランシスの症状が一番、お、重くかかったその日の夜には、上事を言っていた。上事。
That's a talking nonsense, like
Okay.
delirium.
Okay, so that night, um, Shoujo kind of just looks like, I don't know, his state. I don't think I've seen the words before, but based on the kanji, like just how he's doing.
Yeah, I think it's like the symptoms that are coming out. I think Sho is symptoms and
Okay.
Jo is like the situation. Yeah, symptoms, condition.
Okay, so his condition was the worst, and the day he, or the night that he had caught the sickness, he was just speaking gibberish.
Yeah, speak it in tongues.
宮殿の治療師に打つ手はなかった。The palace healer, 打つ手. What's 打つ手?
I
Do you
have
know?
no idea. Nothing can be done. Utsute ga nai.
Okay, so according to the palace healer, nothing could be done.
Yeah.
一日目にひどく、重くなる病人は大抵死ぬ。と治療師が言っているのをアラナは耳にしていた。So the healer said to Alanna that the first day, ひどく重くなる病人は大抵死ぬ。So if someone is particularly sick on the first day, they usually die. And then もっと恐ろしい噂もあった。And then there was an even more dreaded rumor going about, and it was 初感性熱病は魔法の病気で、治療師から、I don't think this is Naosu, but it seems like it's going to be the same to heal meaning.
Iyasu, yeah.
Oh, Iyasu, okay. 治療師から癒しの力を奪い去り、ついには助ける力を失っ てしまうというのだ。So that rumor was that this illness, yeah, whatever this disease um, was a an illness from magic,
Hmm.
and that so 治療師から癒しの力を奪い去り. So it steals the healing power that the healers have, and finally, 助ける力を失ってしまうというのだ. Um, the power to save people is lost after that.
Hmm. Yep. And the Mimi ni suru from way over here should be he overheard
Mhm.
it. So it's not that the
Oh, okay.
doctor told her. Doctor was probably telling someone else or
Gotcha.
was talking about it in general. And the next line is to Grayson.
アロバン、あ眠りについたばかりのラナはコラムに起こされた。Later, wait, no, not later, like the evening. Aruban.
Do you know what okosu means?
Uh, was that like to
How about okiru?
or wait, to go to bed?
Opposite.
Yeah.
Okiru means to wake up, and okosu means to wake up as
Yeah.
well. So this is to wake sareru. So okosu means I wake a up. Okiru means I wake up, right? So okosu, I wake a up. What is areru? You know what form that is?
Can.
That is just eru. This is
Oh,
areru. So very similar.
oh, I thought this was Aru in the A form.
This is rareru might be how you know it as rareru, areru, versus edu is totally different. This is called passive form,
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
which basically turns the subject into the object. So rather than it being I wake up A, it turns into A was waken up by I. So that's okosareru. So what is the ni telling us? Koramu ni okosareta.
Um,
Sorry, I'll change the I to B. That'd be
Conan was woken up.
it's the opposite. It makes it very confusing by how I use the I in that sentence. So this is who's waking somebody up. Koramu okosareta, right? Because the normal sentence would be, yeah. So Kalam wakes somebody up. It forcefully makes someone wake up, which is the subject, Alanna. So it's not Alanna wakes up Koramu. It is Alanna is woken up by Koramu, right? So we're swapping these two around. So the particles is what matters. So if this was okosu, right, that'd be Alanna wakes up Koramu, but then areru swaps who does what. So it becomes Alanna is waken up by Koramu. So which Alanna is waken up? Nemuri ni tsuita bakari no Alanna.
Um,
Do you know what nemuru meant? That was our new vocab word.
That was to fall asleep.
Yeah. So the tsuita is to attach. So nemuri ni tsuita means to have fallen asleep. Sleep has attached to you. And bakari is a time phrase in this context, meaning like just. So just when Alanna fell asleep, what happened?
Uh, she was woken up by Coram.
Yes, Koram woke up Alanna right when she fell asleep. 悪い知らせで、フランシスが闇の神の手に委ねられたのだ。It was really bad news. Francis, he had, I guess, been picked up. He has died, right? He's been picked up by the god of death. Looks like Yuda Neru means to be entrust. So he was entrusted yielded to the god of death. And that is where we will stop for today. Stop the recording. Where's the button?